All right, it's always a pleasure to welcome back to our show service dog and trainer expert Shannon Walker. How are you?
I'm doing great this morning. How are you doing?
Midwest Battle Buddy? The Northeast Battle Buddies? What's the name of the...
Northwest Battle Buddies.
Dang, I was close. Had the direction wrong. Northwest Battle Buddies. What they do is they train service dogs for people, men, women suffering with PTSD, post-traumatic stress. How's that going? I read this story where some company gave clients untrained puppies and called them service dogs. How could nobody do that, right?
Yeah, well, apparently they did. And, you know, to sell a 3-month-old puppy for $25,000 as a service dog is absolutely absurd.
It's fraud. It's fraudulent, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely it is. And it's what a tragedy. You know, people who have disabilities, you know, nobody has a service dog because they want one. They have them because they need one. And especially when you're looking at a dog that is supposed to be trained to task for high or low blood sugar, we're not talking about something that's just inconvenient, but it can be life-threatening. And so the fraud and the danger and the misrepresentation on all fronts is tremendous fraud. It's very offensive. It hurts the industry, and it hurts the disabled. And shows like this are great because it helps bring that awareness. Yeah,
it's so disappointing. I know that there are scoundrels and really, really bad people out there that, you know, taking advantage of people that, you know, it's just unconscionable to me.
It is. And one thing that people need to understand and realize is that the only reason that dogs cost what they do in the service dog industry, like $25,000. Now, at Northwest Battle Buddies, we gift our dogs to our veterans for PTSD. We gift them 100% free. But the dogs cost us $25,000 by the time we had finished training them. And it's because the amount of hundreds and hundreds of hours that are required to train a service dog, not only to navigate the public the way they need to with excellence, but also trained to task for different disabilities. And that's one of the reasons the price tag is what it is. And the waiting list on legitimate service dog organizations have a tremendous waiting list for people who need them because it takes so much time to train these dogs and to raise the funds to be able to gift them. Or even if you were going to actually straight out sell the dog, there is no substitute for the time that it takes of the investment to ensure that dog is performing the way a service dog should.
You know, if I were president, Shannon, I'd give you $100 million. No, I'd structure it. I would structure it and make sure that all monies are accounted for. But it's essentially helping veterans. We ought to be taking care of veterans. If we got post-traumatic and a dog can help their life, then why don't we have like millions of dogs out there, or thousands of dogs out there to help people that really need them?
Absolutely. You know, we've provided 57 service dogs in the last 6 years to our American heroes free of charge, and every single one of these veterans will tell you that these dogs are a lifeline. The way these dogs help minimize the symptoms of their PTSD and help them navigate life with more freedom and independence, and they have more joy, they're happier. Some of them have, you know, their meds are reduced significantly, if not completely. They wake them up from nightmares, everything. I mean, it's just amazing what these service dogs can do for them, and our American heroes deserve it. I mean, absolutely, 100%. We can't do enough for the men and women who have provided us our freedom.
Shannon, it looks like you and your team have trained a variety of breeds. Is there a favorite?
You know what? There is not a favorite, but we do have more labs and golden retrievers. We have quite a few German shepherds. The best service dog is a well-bred one, a dog that is balanced in their temperament, healthy, young, and are very guidable. And so we use multiple breeds. We also use dogs out of shelters. And, you know, every one of our veterans thinks they absolutely have the very best dog. So it's pretty great.
How do people give you money to help you train the dogs you give away, Shannon?
If they go to northwestbattlebuddies.org, they can donate online. They can also do third-party fundraisers. They can also find us on Facebook, northwestbattlebuddies.org, all spelled out.
And remember, I said I'd give you the $100 million if I were president. So you're going to have to put a yard sign in or something on that one. So
I would. You know what? And I would vote for you. I would vote for you.
Shannon, listen, you're doing great work, waking up every day, helping people whose lives really at times are in the balance. We really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Always a pleasure. Shannon Walker, NorthwestBattleBuddies.org.
We'll be honoring our veterans on May 28th.
That's coming up. Couple of weeks. ESPN 93.5.